Hi everyone. We are holding this discussion today for preparing and approving individualized learning plans for our students. Muhtasina bint Ahmed and Najmus Saqib Khan, both from Good Start Early Learning. They are joined here by their supervisor, Tahsina Billah, who is a senior educator and team leader at Good Start. Welcome you guys. How are you?
Yeah, thank you. I'm fine.
Thanks for having us. We're good. How are you?
Yeah, fine, thanks.
Thank you. I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, fine, thanks. Okay, so before we go into the main conversation, I would like to ask Muhtasina to tell us something about your background. Muhtasina?
Thanks, Tanzina. I'm a newly recruited casual worker at Good Start, and I have no experience in childcare sector. However, I have a certificate 3 in early childhood learning, education and care and early learning. I have to change nappies for children aged 3 months to 2 years as part of my daily responsibilities. Therefore, Good Start is facilitating this training for me so that I can learn the policies and procedures of Good Start and then the process of nappy changing by doing the task.
Thanks, Muhtasina. Now, it's your turn, Najmus. Tell us something about yourself as well.
Thanks, Tanzina. I'm also a newly recruited casual employee at Good Start Early Learning, but I worked for 3 months at a family daycare service as a trainee 2 years ago. Now I'm completing Certificate 3 in Early Childhood Education and Care and Early Learning. I will also be changing nappies for children aged 3 months to 2 years as part of my daily responsibilities. So I need this training as a refresher.
Thanks, Najmus. Now, Tahsina, could you tell us more about how you are facilitating both Muhtasina and Najmus in their workplace?
Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Both Muhtasina and Najmus are employees of Good Start. I am their immediate supervisor. I actively support new recruits like them, make resources available for them and monitor them. Then I report their progress to my center director. I also maintain liaison with the parents of the children, and I teach my subordinates or my immediate team workers how to do effective communication with such stakeholders.
Perfect. Thanks, Tahsina. Now, I would like to know what type of learning style do you have, Muhtasina? For example, do you like doing something by reading the instructions or following somebody who's doing it or anything else?
My hobby is making new dishes by watching YouTube videos. And so I think I prefer learning by watching someone else do it, and then I like doing it myself.
Excellent. Now, how do you think this training is going to help you in your workplace?
Well, nappy changing and toilet training are two of the most important activities in childcare. So whatever I will learn in this training will make me equipped for doing my job easily and take the stress off of me. The biggest achievement would be to do the job in a safer way.
Wow. So thanks, Muhtasina. What about you, Najmus?
Well, I'm learning how to drive under an instructor, and so I prefer learning by watching someone and then doing it.
Perfect. So how do you think this training will be beneficial for you, Najmus?
Well, I also agree with Muhtasina and think that nappy changing and toilet training are important and widely practiced activities in childcare. So whatever I will learn in this training will make me equipped for doing my job in a compliant way.
Okay, thanks. Yeah, Tahsina, did you want to ask me something?
Yeah, I have a question here.
Yeah.
What will be the content of the training anyway? I meant that how did you structure the training?
Oh, that's a very good question. So there will be 3 sessions. First session will be for Muhtasina, which will be a theoretical online session in which she will learn the WHS policies and procedures of Good Start Early Learning. The second session will also be online, but it will be for Najmus. It will be about a theoretical online session on nappy changing and toilet training. Lastly, in the third session, both of them will have it on campus in a simulated workplace for changing nappies. So I will use a doll to demonstrate nappy changing and then ask them both to do it following all the rules and regulations. How does that sound?
Yeah, that
Sounds
sounds great.
Sounds
Oh,
great.
you like it? Okay. So thank you guys. Oh, I forgot to mention the benchmarks. Yeah, sorry, Tasina. So the benchmarks that I've set for these sessions are like this. In the online session, Mutasina will have to mention at least 3 WHS policies or aspects of childcare, while Najmus will have to mention at least 3 things to be done for effective toilet training. And in the practical session, both the learners must demonstrate the following 4 things. They should show us that they put one hand on the child while changing nappy, they put on gloves, they put nappy in the bin without touching it, like touching it with the gloves, obviously, and removing the gloves safely without touching their outer surface. So I will use a checklist to ensure that I have properly monitored their progress and recorded the results for future reference. Now I am seeking your approval, Tasina, for all of these. Do you agree?
Yeah, these are great. We have had this type of benchmarks for previous recruits as well. These benchmarks will go perfectly with the work culture. So I think it's very much in line with.
You mean the work culture of Good Start?
Definitely provide, yeah, sorry?
You mean the work culture of Good Start?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, okay. Thank you very much. Thanks, Tasina, for your valuable information. And what do you think about the benchmarks, Mutasina? Do you think you can achieve them?
I think they seem to be okay, especially the practical session, which will be easier for me because I'm a kinesthetic learner, you know? I try my best to achieve them.
And what about you, Najmus?
They seem to be pretty straightforward and achievable, especially the practical session will be easier for me because I'm a kinesthetic learner too. I will try my best to achieve them. What if I fail to achieve 1 or 2?
Oh, yeah, that's a good question again. Thank you. So then you will be given another chance to get a satisfactory result. However, you will be given feedback on your first trial, so you know which one you did wrong. Does that sound good?
Yep.
Sounds great.
Okay. So guys, I think that should wrap up our conversation today. I will send the learning plan to you by the end of this week, Tasina. Could you just sign it and mail it back to me as a proof of your formal approval?
No problem at all.
Oh, thank you. Thanks, guys. So it was wonderful to have this discussion with you. So thanks and have a good night.
Bye.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.